We would be here all day if I explained my entire belief system. However, nature and its absolute laws and eclectic paganism as a whole.
My religion is paganism, and I worship Isis and Lakshmi.
As for the deities I worship, there's Hecate, Gaia, and Isis, and several others throughout my path. It fluctuates at different times throughout my life. That's the beauty of my religion. There's no one deity that I can look to for guidance in times of need.
It's okay to do things differently and learn how to not do something a million times before getting it right. There's no one single solution to a problem, and many problems are really not. If you can find the source of the issue and solve it, then you may find that the path getting there taught you lessons along the way. Basically just being good to other humans, animals, plants, and Earth herself.
Paganism as a whole allows for free thought to flow without restriction, besides the ones you place on yourself, allowing for many new ideas to come into existence, even questioning paganism and its frameworks, without feeling shame or any kind of anxiety about it due to backlash from the religious community. But more so, that paganism is more about spirituality than it is religion.
Yes, I have, because it's helped me to solve many of the mental elements that I had within my own mind and overcome some very great difficulties that I had.
Yes, I have been a lot happier practicing paganism, as it gives me freedom and it allows me to have a critical thought process along with not feeling any sense of shame.
I like to encompass a sense of belonging. Like we had a get together with the church where we had a very huge sub sandwich that all the kids got to eat from. It was pretty cool, but other than that, they don't really do a whole lot with kids, and I left the church whenever I was about 13.
I like that they teach a sense of community, and that anybody that is part of it feels like they are in the community and actually there instead of just claiming that they're a community.
For my baptism, there was a preacher and there was several other kids getting baptized at the same time. Everybody was told to go into the room off the side of the baptismal and change their clothes and get into the white robe. And I went into the bathroom that was in there, and I took off my clothes because they told me I had to take off all my clothes. And then came out. I thought everything was going to be fine. And the pastor whispered in my ear that each time he would dunk me under, he would say, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and each time it would be, he would whisper in my ear, for the Father, for the Son, for the Holy Spirit. And as he's dunking me under and pulling me up, the first time for the Father, he touched my vaginal area. For the Son, he touched my anal area. And for the Holy Spirit, he touched my breast. And that's just abhorrently wrong. At the end, he told me that all of those parts were to be given to the church anytime the church requested them. And I was to never say no. So I left. Never went back. Baptism was the most horrific thing in my life. Pastor should go to jail or be struck for what he did whenever I was being baptized. And I will never step foot in another Christian church because of that man. The high life mentality, the forced upon you belief system, not accepting that other people have other views, hiding of information, hiding the fact of what they do to certain people, within the churches. Too many cover-ups. Done, cut.
The thing about mainstream religion that scares me the most is the lack of critical thought in the majority of the followers, as they tend to unify under one idea or ideal based on what their religious leader said. So they can become a very angry mob quickly.
The preachers and such should answer questions by bright minds, and they should also not try to stifle those same minds. They should help foster people that are wanting to learn more and not push them to the side. They should also stop trying to force something down someone's throat when all they want is to find peace. We can live peacefully side by side as we embrace their deity as well as our own. Selfishness is not a good virtue, and most are very selfish religions.
I would change all of the messaging within religion that requires a punishment for sin or any wrongdoing, and instead have it set to understanding, teaching why it is wrong, and helping them to do better.
Accepted me for me as a whole, and not judge me for the person that I am, nor try to change me as the person I am. I'm not a robot, so I don't follow orders very well because I had no need for authority. I know right from wrong, so I'm a pretty good judge of what I should and shouldn't do in this life. I don't need somebody standing over my shoulder like the Christian faith does, telling me that what I do is right or wrong. And I believe that anything is possible.
Paganism has taught me how to think critically and with objective thought, as to where Christianity stifled those very ideas.